Alright, shalom, shalom. I'll probably make this quick. I'll give all honor, praise, glory to you. How about Shemi outside? Wahakadash Shakah. The bond to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who've been teaching us this truth all these years, and especially the elders over me and my camp who've been teaching and guiding me. Shalom. And shalom to the elect and the hopeful elect. Lord, will this be edifying or exhorting? This will be titled, We're in the last days. Come out and separate. And the first scripture I will get will be Micah 2:10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sword destruction. So the longer it takes you to separate, because we're in the last days. We've been in the last days for some decades now. But we're in the end of the last days now. Like, we're so close. The longer you are following the multitude to do evil, I believe that Exodus 23:2. Let me grab that, see if that's correct. Yeah, it's correct. Exodus 23:2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. Neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to rest judgment. So the longer you are walking and just following a multitude to do evil, then the worse your punishment will be. Because the longer you're here, the higher the possibility of you getting hit with that nuclear fire, or you seeing some stuff that you never seen before, some demons manifesting. The longer you here, the worse it will be for you, because it says it'll be a time like never before. Daniel 12:1, and I believe that's in Matthew as well. Let me get both of them. Daniel 12:1. And that time shall Michael stand up, and the great prince will stand up for the children of Israel, and there should be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation. It says, even to that same time, in that time thy people shall be delivered. Everyone found shall be written in the book. This will be a time of trouble like never before. I want to say Matthew 21. Let me see. 24 and 21. Yeah, Matthew 24 and 21. For then shall great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. Those are my 2 points. To arise and depart in Micah 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. And it shall destroy you with a sword destruction. Let's see what the blue letter says about the word sword. To be grievous or painful. So it already said it's going to destroy you with a sword destruction. I mean, with destruction. Sword was to emphasize that destruction. It says embolden, be forcible, grievous. And in the Strongs of sword, that word embolden. When you go into the word embolden, you see strengthen, inflame. That's the spirit. Cause I was talking about that fire. It said inflame, and to strengthen. So you're gonna have a magnified destruction. It's gonna be strengthened than a regular destruction. Then if you get taken out right now, it's gonna be way worse the longer you in here. So that's why you need to arise and depart. Because as the title will say, we're in the last days. Come out and separate. Wake up, come out and separate. Romans 13:11. And that knowing the time, now is high time to wake out of sleep. It's a very good time to wake out of sleep. For now, is our salvation nearer than when we believed? Yeah, our salvation is nearer than when we believed. It's very near. But, you know, within that salvation, you got great destruction coming. That great and dreadful day of the Lord. That's a part of that salvation. And if you either getting salvation, or you getting that sword of destruction. You know, as you look at the screen, you need to remember who you are and, you know, separate. Wake out of sleep, Israel. Kwame Asharala. So we're in the last days, man. So it's time to separate. Let me get Matthew 24 and 23. Matthew 24 and 33. So likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors. So what is Yahweh talking about? Because this is Matthew 24. And what does Matthew 24 talk about for the most part? Where it said he was talking to his disciples. Basically, talking about when shall the end be and everything, and the signs of the end and everything. So, yeah, even at the doors, all these things. It says, "When you shall see all these things, know that it's near, even at the door." So it's time for you to wake up and realize what's going on. Kwame Asharala, and there's no point in dragging this lesson out, you know. So it's just, you know, to double down on all the elders and every other brother that's been putting out videos similar to this one, you know, just to rise and depart, you know, because, you know, we're in the last days, so, you know, come out and separate. So I'm going to just get Micah 2 and 10 again, and then that'll be it. Micah 2 and 10, arise ye depart, for it is not your rest, for it, because it is polluted, and shall destroy you even with the sword of destruction. So, Lord willing, edifying, door exhorting. Kwame Asharala, Shalom.